Well, I knew something was wrong. You know, I just felt like my energy level was down tremendously. I couldn't sleep at night, hot flashes, you know, mood swings, not feeling like I was at the best of my ability of doing things, you know, memory loss. I couldn't remember things as well. I felt like I was having a nervous breakdown, honestly. Very scary. My children even thought that there was something wrong with me. And a friend of mine had told me about this couple, that a much older couple, that they had taken the bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And of course I said, you know, what is that? You know, I had no idea what it was. And so got the information from them, looked it up online, and found out that, you know, maybe that was something that I needed. And so I went in and had my consultation with them, and he did my blood work, and, you know, found out that I was completely depleted of everything. And he had recommended to do the, you know, the pellets. And I said, sure, if it's going to make me feel better and, you know, make me sleep better and think clearly. And I said, I'm all for it. And I was a little bit apprehensive at first, you know, thinking, oh my goodness, what is this going to do? But there's no side effects. There's nothing but just good that comes out of it. I was taking different types of vitamins and different supplements to try to make myself feel better. And all it was doing was just masking the problem. So after my first injection of the pellets, that night, I had them done at 10 o'clock in the morning, and that night I slept like a baby. And I have not had a hot flash since.
And how many years?
And that's been, I was just trying to talk to Adrian about that. I think it's been about 7 years.
Wow.
Since I've been doing this, 6 or 7 years. And I haven't felt better. I mean, I feel better now than I felt when I was in my 30s. Yeah, it's incredible. Wonderful. I think clearly. I don't have any problem sleeping. Energy level is tremendous. I know that's what my kids had said in the beginning. They couldn't understand why all of a sudden I just felt like I couldn't do anything. You know, because my energy level was always so good and always up, and you know, I could do just about anything and keep up with anyone. And so then when all of that started depleting and going down, my kids had had great concern, you know, with what was going on with me, and couldn't believe the difference afterwards, you know. So I went through about 4 years of not having any hormones, or really depleting everything completely out, and then getting my blood work done and realizing what I was needing. And it's a wonderful thing. I've turned on so many friends to this as well. If women only knew how much better they would feel by having this done, and how much clearer and they think, just everything, just their whole well-being altogether is unbelievable.
So could you tell me what it was like when you first started to come to Dr. Sanchez, what the procedure was?
Oh gosh, he is the most thorough doctor I think I've ever met in my life. He's wonderful. He's so caring. He has your interest and your well-being all the way. I mean, he is just right there for you. Explains everything in detail. I mean, down to every little tiny thing he explains very well to you. Takes time with you. The procedure that we went through, I came in for my consultation the first time I met him. It was probably an hour and a half, 2 hours for the consultation. Very thorough, very thorough. Asked a ton of questions. I don't think there was anything he left uncovered. And then we had my blood work. He brought me back in for my blood work, my review on that, and then told me where I stood and what I needed. And things that he would recommend and strongly believed in. and that would be the best for me. And he's still that way from day one with me. I mean, I've been to him I don't know how many times, and it's still the same way every time I come in. Each time my pellets are due, it's the same procedure every time. He doesn't leave anything out. He's wonderful.
So he's consistently monitoring
yes.
your progress.
Oh, consistently, yes, yes.
And what did it feel like to have the pellets put in?
Really, there's nothing to it. I mean, as far as what it felt like, the procedure is very minimal. I mean, it's just a little incision, just a very slight incision, and the pellets are inserted under the skin and absorbed as you need them. And I can tell immediately when I get mine. And I usually go about 3 months, 3.5 months, and I can tell that I'm needing them. And it's funny because I feel it in my legs more. You know, when I start to deplete, I feel it in my legs, the top part of my legs in the beginning, and then I get a little restless at night, and that's when I know